place.
Wow, he's an
Well,
American country music singer, songwriter, and he has a new song out called Earth to God.
yes.
Please welcome to the show, John Rich. John,
Hi.
I
Hello,
hope you're doing
ladies. Good
well.
to see you. I'm doing great. Good to be with you girls.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you so
wow.
much. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank
So, you
you.
have this beautiful song out, and the first thing I want to ask you is what was the inspiration behind writing this song?
Earth to God, come in, God. I know you're there, hearing our prayers wherever you are. Well, I think we all watch our televisions. We look out our own windows wherever we may live in this country. And what do we see? We see chaos. We see things that are out of control. And I
Mm.
feel the same way as everybody else. I think, regardless of politics, we all know things feel out of control and chaotic. And the thought came to mind of, even though it's out of our control, it's not out of God's control. It's never out of
Mm,
God's control. And
That's right.
so as a songwriter, I thought on that for a minute and I went, you know what, that's a message people need to hear. And so I sat down with a pencil and an old guitar here in Nashville, and I wrote this very simple song called Earth to God. And it has been resonating with people all over the United States. There's a video on YouTube called Earth to God that I put out. It's incredible to see how that message means so much to people, which makes me feel better. It means that, yeah, people feel just like I do, and they're reaching out to God for help.
John Rich, whenever I had the opportunity to sit there and look at that video and listen to the words of that song, it was as if you was calling out a SOS call to God,
Right.
like come and save us. And then this particular scripture came to mind, Second Chronicles 7:14. It says, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land.
mm.
And I said, this is so profound. And it's a song that is really for such a time as this right here. And I really, truly appreciate you putting pen to paper and really making that song.
You said it. I think that, listen, between the media and social media and everything going on, I think people get so wrapped up in the chaotic nature that is life in 2020, and they forget that at the end of the day, it's still the creator and the creation. We being the creation, he being the creator. We even read our own Declaration of Independence, our Constitution, that we have rights endowed to us by our Creator with a capital C. Our money
Yes,
says, "In God we trust."
Right.
The Pledge of Allegiance, one nation under God. Our country was founded on that. I think we have gotten away from that, and this song is a reminder that He's still there. And like the verse says that you just read, you have to humble yourself and ask Him for help, and He will help you. He will call it out
Right.
to you. Earth to God. That's what it means.
Right. John, what do you say about we have people now in our country that believe in this secular movement that no longer believes in God, even though they
yeah,
spend our money that says, in God we trust?
yeah.
What do you say to those people?
Well, number one, just because you don't believe in God doesn't mean He's not there. Okay, there's a lot of people that throughout history that didn't believe in God. It didn't change the fact He's still there. I would say that people in power who want to take God out of the equation, they want to take Him out of the Pledge of Allegiance. They want to take Him out of the schools. They want Him to be gone completely. The only reason they want that is because as long as God is in the conversation, they can't be God. They can't be the ultimate
Mm,
authority. They want to be the ultimate authority, but they're just human beings, just like the rest of us. So God's got to go if they're going to get their agenda accomplished. And I for one, am not going to just go along with that because I know the truth. And in this country, if we still recognize God as our ultimate authority, then man never ultimately has total control.
Wow, wow, wow.
That is so
Keeping
deep.
God in control
Yeah.
is basically what he's saying. And so your inspiration behind writing this here was looking at all of the chaos, not liking it, and we got to give people some hope. What other hope can they hold on to? We know God. What other things can people do in their lives to not fall prey to this liberal ideology or the ideology of being anti-America, anti-Christ, anti-God?
Well, remember the simplest things about our country. We have the
Mhm.
right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We have a right to that. Ladies, this very morning, billions of people woke up all over this planet who do not have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We don't have a right to be happy in this country. We have a right to pursue happiness in this country.
Right.
And the fact that we have that right to pursue it should inherently make us happy. That's why everybody wants to live in America, so they can exhaust their potential as a human being. But we're born here, we live here, we are Americans. So you can argue about the finer points of government and how we should go about it. But anybody that tries to step in the way of you and exhausting your potential and you chasing your American dream, they're not the ones you want in power. You want people controlling this country that push Americans to be all they can be instead of hindering them. And that's the simple facts I would always concentrate on as an American in these crazy times.
Wow.
Wow.
I always say when people run from Cuba and Venezuela to this country, they run here because they have a place to run to.
Yeah.
They're running here because they want to obtain the American dream instead of living in the American nightmare.
Yeah.
Living the American nightmare. So that was so profound.
Yeah.
John.
So if anybody want to hear the song, get the song, where can they go to purchase this song?
So anywhere you get music, Apple Music, Amazon, iTunes, pretty much anywhere, look up Earth to God. You'll find the song. I'm giving all my tithe off this song as a songwriter to Samaritan's Purse, which is Billy Graham's ministry that helps people all around the world. And then, of course, the video Earth to God is on YouTube. Share it with your friends. If you got a friend you think would benefit from that message, which I think most people would, share it with them. And just know I
Wow.
appreciate you guys getting the message out.
Wow.
Thank you so much, John Rich.
Thank you.
You for being on the show
Yeah.
and sharing this song, Earth to God, you all. Find it anywhere on iTunes or wherever they sell music. Love you.
God bless.
Coming up next, the itch of the week.
Wow.